Welcome back, everyone. Guess what I'm doing? Guess what I've been doing? Lots of soybean harvesting. I'll show you what I've done. Hopefully the worker picks up where we left off. More importantly, I'll show you how much soybean we got. Kind of ridiculous. Okay. First of all, let's look at the map. So we had basically 5 soybean fields. Actually, before we talk about that, I finished the green bean harvest and sold it all. Made some good money off of it, and that's ready. That field's ready to be processed. So we'll get into that in a little bit. As far as soybean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm on the last one. I started over here, worked down here, over here, and now I'm here. So that worked out pretty good, and we got a lot. I don't know if you're catching what I'm seeing out of the corner of my eye here, but look at this. Actually, sorry, I'm squirreling again. So there's a product you can make, apparently, seitan, which I believe is a wheat-based protein, if I'm not mistaken, and it sells for 10 million per 1,000 liters. I don't know how that works, but 10 is the bottom, 14 is the top. So yeah, that's one way to make quick money, ridiculous money. But obviously, I'm not going to do this. This is a bug. This is a problem. But there are a few other things as well. And I was booting around aged goat cheese. 21,000, 26,000. Look at these numbers. That's ridiculous. It's a mod somewhere that I've got. I have no idea. Anyways, we are currently at 758,000 liters of soybean. Next month will be the big sale. And look at that, it's raining. The worker's not going to stop. They don't stop for some reason. This guy should stop. But they don't. So I'm going to stop them. I have to check and see how long we have to wait. Maybe we're just going to move the clock ahead. There's something else that I sold. I forgot. So till 1 p.m. I think we've got rain till 1 p.m. So I think we might move ahead. In the ethanol production and biofuels production, we had corn gluten meal, a whole bunch of it. I forgot about it, completely forgot about it. Anyways, I found it and sold all that. So that's why the bank account's at 1.8 million now. Sold a few things, green beans and that. So, oh, rain is stopping. Okay, we'll get that other guy going again. I completely stopped them. Then we gotta get some field work done. We might wait till next month. You know why? Because I kind of just want to sell the soybean. All right. Where are we? Let's get this started again. Should be okay. These harvesters are awesome. It really did not take me that much time. Did not take me that much time to get all that stuff done. Anyways, actually, let's just get working on this. I need to be patient. I need which one am I here? Come on, there we go. I have one field that needs to be plowed, so I always like to use this guy for plowing. I'm gonna make a change to the field. It's the one we got the green beans off of. Okay, yeah. As I was saying, I just got interrupted. As I was saying, I'm gonna make some modifications to the field before we start plowing it. You'll see what I mean. I think I mentioned it a couple of times. Just gonna scoot over here. This is all my land. I can drive on it if I want. We got some fields to merge, air quotes. But I'll tell you what. Kind of decided I'm not going to do that. I don't think we're going to merge these fields. I've got a logic behind that. I'll explain that in a minute. Let's just deal with this right now. So these two little, I want to call them bumps. I want to call them something else, but just trying to keep it PG rated. Yeah, these two little sections here that kind of jut out, they're not really that much land, and they cause a lot of delays in the workers, so we're going to get rid of them. Just going to make a straight run up the field. We're just going to basically eliminate these two bumps. Now I want to do this straight, so I need to lock in here. Is that good? Looks good. Okay, so I'm locked in basically. And let's back up a bit. We can do this again. I love this mod. Forces absolutely straight lines. PC only, unfortunately. No one down. Let's do this. I'm just gonna put in just a bit of grass here. That's paint, and then we'll put in actual grass in a minute. Dun, 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 dun. I need to make this a lot smaller. Yeah, so we're going to lose a little bit of field, but it's I don't think it's going to be much. I don't think it's going to be much in the big scheme of things. Okay, so now we're going to add some grass. It's a different color grass from whatever is around the creek there. I should do this straight thing again, shouldn't I? Okay, let's see if I can do that. It's not showing up there for, oh, it's not working. I guess this only works with painting. It doesn't work with laying down grass. All right, I gotta be careful, I guess. It's gonna look a little strange. The grass texture color is different. That's all right. That's fine. We'll throw a few bushes down there or something. Okay. We'll call that done for now. It does look very strange, doesn't it? Oh, and I got onto the field a bit. All right, we'll fix that after as needed. All right, so I'm going to set a worker now. I'm just going to get going. We'll get one more, at least one more harvester full. And then we got a bunch of planting to do, like a bunch. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. I'm looking for. I also sold some of the flour that we had. I just wanted to sell stuff. I was in the mood to sell. All right, 60%. Let's get one of these guys out. We'll get busy. I think what we'll do is we'll get planting and then I'll do a little bit of a, let's see, not time lapse, but we'll do a jump cut. I'll get a lot of the planting done a little bit off camera, because it does get pretty boring. All right, let's get some more seed. I need to get the bulk seed things. Actually, you know what? Let's try this. I want to try this. What is that? It's not going to open up for me. Let's see if I can bulk fill this. I know it'll be a little expensive, but not mistaken, but oh boy. Yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, seeds. Let's see how much this is going to cost. That's actually not bad. That is actually not bad at all. Oh wait, I can't do this. I keep forgetting. I made some changes, didn't I? Oh boy. Okay. Okay, hang on. This is on pause now. This is probably something I should have done off camera. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might wait till next month anyway. I need to cultivate all those fields. Basically, that's what it's about. So I need this tractor for sure to cultivate, but I don't have another one. I don't have another tractor available unless I swap out the other 1050 over there, which I probably will do. Let's start. You know what? Let's start over at the other place where we're plowing one of those fields. Yeah, so I've decided to not merge those fields, and the reason for it is I'm starting to find that it's easier, instead of me trying to run two harvesters on one field, one big field. It's actually easier to manage if I have two fields with one harvester each. Just seems to work a lot better. So let's get this started. We're just gonna, like, they're big fields to start with, right? So that gives us a little bit more flexibility. If I want to do one that's a different crop than the others, it just makes it a lot easier. I know it's impressive to merge it all together, but I'm just not going to do that. All right, next up, I need to swap out. Let's get a JCB. Just going to swap out the trailer. I can free this guy up to do some more cultivating. So I'll cultivate today, and then we'll plant and seed tomorrow. Let's say tomorrow, I mean, you know what I mean, next month, whatever. I do want to get to June in this episode, so we're going to definitely try to do that. I'd love to sell all of that soybean, see how much money we made. It's going to be ridiculous. I love it. Absolutely love it. All right, let's hit this field. Okay. Ultimately, you know, this shouldn't take too long. We certainly have a lot of other stuff to do, though. Okay, where are we at? 95%. Yeah, so we're gonna get one more one more unload and a partial afterwards. I did set up something new off camera. I set up a new sell point. I set up a sell anything container over in the yard where the grain mill and the biofuel production is. A lot of the products that come out of the biofuel in particular can only be sold at that far market way down there that I set up. None of the base map sell points take the products. So instead of just driving over and over again all the way down there, I just decided to make it easy. All right, your next. I could probably pre-fertilize stuff, can I? Okay, let me just jump over here. Central ethanol. I do have a lot of canola meal in here now and diesel. I do not have any ethanol. So anyways, I set this up here. So we've got another sell point available. I think I'll set up a couple more across the map. Yeah, I think I'll set up one up in the middle of the map, so we have some variety. Oh, okay. All right, so I'm gonna call that full. Matter of fact, I might not even bother to empty it. As soon as we can, we're going to be moving on to next month, and I'll be selling what's here, so I might as well just leave it in the trailer, right? As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm really impatient, guys. You know that. I think we're just going to move ahead right now. None of this stuff equipment is leased, so I won't incur stupid costs overnight. They'll just, I want to say they'll work through the night. They won't. They'll sleep in their equipment, and they'll be at it right at the crack of dawn again. Miraculously, exactly when we wake up. So let me just jump over here. All right, let's go sleep. We'll move to June. I'm really looking forward to this. Okay. June. And our price is 5064. I got 5301 at Blumengart's. So we are higher than the average. Higher than the projected peak, not the average at all. Let's start selling. This is going to require quite a few passes. We've got some flour. I did move all the sorghum out of our silo into the grain mill. That's another thing I did. I am estimating we're going to pull in somewhere around $4 million for all this soybean. Definitely put a huge dent in our goal. And it's only going to get bigger from year in. $265,000 for approximately 50,000 liters. Unbelievable. Okay, looks like that worker has finished. By worker being finished, I mean this guy. Let's extend that out. Didn't really want to do it that way, but okay, off we go. Just unload here. We got a lot of cultivating to do, a lot of planting and seeding, and a lot of fertilizing. Yeah, it's all got to get done. We're going to be busy. I think we're maybe looking at another tractor or two. Anything good on sale? Sometimes you never know. S series is 280 to 420 and a little bit on the weak side. So yeah, I think we won't get anything else. We're going to get another 1167 vent, perhaps another JCB. Okay. Oh boy, going through all the ditches. Ooh, I parked that one a different way this time. Nice. Okay, that's it for harvesting now. So now we're going to be starting the shuttle. Okay, so while I'm doing this, why don't I start fertilizing some of the fields? I can do that before I cultivate them, that's not a problem. I want to fill up now. I think we got somewhere in the neighborhood of almost 900,000 liters. So we may be pushing, we might be pushing $5 million. Maybe. What I'll do is I'll sell one load, and then I'll do something else. I'll sell another load, do something else. Just to keep mixing it up a bit. Okay, while that's unloading, let's get started with these guys. I'll get started right here. Don't have a lot of fertilizer in here, but it might be enough to do the field. And let's get the case out. A little bit more in this one. So it's going to be a bit of a dance. We're going to keep moving the equipment around all the fields. It's mostly about cultivating, fertilizing, and planting. Now, oh, I'm wrong. We have a field to harvest. We've got a big sorghum field to harvest. Oh boy, we're going to be really busy. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. These two are almost done, and the plowing's coming along nicely. I was wrong. I was wrong. We've got more. We have a lot more harvesting to do. That's a terrible time of year to sell. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's turn this way. There we go. It's a terrible time of year to be selling sorghum, so we're just going to be dropping it right into the mill. We will use 2 harvesters on this one, just to keep them both engaged, make it go quickly, right? I think I'm gonna need a couple more tractors. I think I will. Disconnect that. Unfold this. Do the same technique, one on the headlands, one up the middle. This one will be headlands, and I think the magic number for this field is 3. And go. Talking about magic number being 3, that green bean field, I set it up and we got 2 harvesters running on it. I obviously returned them, they released. I selected 9 headlands to be the magic number, and I was almost perfectly right. As a matter of fact, I was right. They finished like within a minute of each other. So that was the right spread. Great split of the work. Got a few workers here. How do the charges for workers work? I don't see the money. Oh, there it goes. I'm gonna say I don't see the money going down. I guess it does every minute or something. Okay, this one will do the up down, 3 headlands. Pretty simple, huh? Okay, lots of stuff going on. I think, what am I doing? I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna need this tractor, so I'll keep doing this with the tractor. I was thinking about switching over to the truck, but I need the truck to cart for the sorghum. So I'm tempted to try to find a cheaty trailer. I can load it all up once and sell it once. I might do that. I think Omatana has some. May not have it loaded though. Might have to go to Mod Hub and find it. I did notice in today's patch that we got some additional Colossus stuff, including, if I'm not mistaken, grape and olive harvesters, Colossus mode, which is kind of cool. I think. I'm not sure. I don't know how you can go much faster down those grapevines. See how nice and fast these guys are going? I love these. I do have two more spreaders, but I may sell them and buy a couple of these. A couple more of these. Matter of fact, I don't even know if I need a couple more of these. Rate these guys go. I think 2 might be enough. Okay, somebody's finished their work. This guy. So I think what I'll do... Tempted to start at the field down below. I think we're going to do that. And we're going to have to work this sorghum field after we're done as well, so... I'll move the fertilizer spreaders over to here, these 2 fields, and the one that's being plowed. We'll just rotate counterclockwise, I guess. Now, what's up on deck here? Growth. Do I have anything coming up soon? No, I'm going to be good for a little bit. After the sorghum, of course. All right. That guy started here. This is almost done. Looks like it's going pretty well so far. Oh man, as soon as I say that. Never fails. For some reason, I feel like just gonna get rid of these ones here to the corner. Okay. I might get the rest of them, just in case. This guy's almost done. I'm just waiting on this guy here. We're gonna move him over. These are going really quickly, actually. It's fantastic because I need the tractors. Like I need to get them back out on the field with the planters pretty soon. Aren't you folding? There we go. Oh. Okay. I think, if I'm not mistaken, both our fertilizers are done. Perfect. Okay. This is underway. This is going okay. So is that. So is this. This is done. Now I'm going to go back. Oh, actually, I need to fill up fertilizer, don't I? Let's go top this up, I guess. I'm starting to get to a certain point where I'm considering letting the workers refill the products, the seed and fertilizer. It's costly though to do that. Makes things a lot faster though. All right, let's go top this up. Actually, let's top up bulk. Let's do that. Higher price, obviously, but I think we can afford stuff now. In the early game, it was very painful, but I think this is going to be good. Solid fertilizer. Let's see how much this costs. Maybe we'll do it once and how much? 36,000. Yeah, that's too much. Okay, we won't do that again. All right, you're gonna go over here, my dude. And this guy, I think there's enough in here to do the next field. I think we're just gonna go right over. Got too much stuff to do. Most sorghums are full. Yeah, this is a little crazy. This is a little bit crazy. Up you go. Where are we? There we go. Where's my harvesters? There's one. Where's the other one? Okay. I'll have to come back. I'll have to come back for that for sure. Alright, let's sell another boat. I think I'm going to destroy this house and change the entrance into the yard so I don't have to do this little jog here anymore. Let's sell the house and make a new gated entrance, I guess. Actually, I probably have to buy it. I have to buy that property. I don't think I own that one. I could go over there and grab another 10,000 or whatever, but I think I'll just do one trip per harvester. These are going, sorghum is going right into the grain mill. And I think I could make ethanol with sorghum as well, but I think I'll just keep that for corn. We've got a lot more flour here. I don't know how much we have. We'll look at that later. I'm just jumping around all over the place here, guys. Hope you're keeping up. I do kind of like when it gets like this. When it gets busy like this, there's tons of stuff that just jump back and forth and go all over. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I like that. Especially, I like the part where stuff starts coming off, like the workload starts diminishing, because I got so much stuff done. Meanwhile, the money's loading up. Okay, worker G has completed their task. I'm guessing that is the plow. So that's done. Plowing is finished. 295,000 for that load. At some point, I think what I may end up doing for this series, because it's going to be a lot of, and I keep talking about it. I know. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I talk too much about this stuff, but anyways, at some point, it's really going to become rinse repeat over and over again until we get to 50 million. So what I may do at some point is just get it all done, get up to 48 million, and record kind of like a final episode kind of thing. Otherwise, the episodes are going to become the same thing over and over again. We'll see. I'm having fun right now, though. Okay, this fella's done. Start the engine, of course. Assuming it was done perfectly, so I have no more plowing to do, so now it's time to start planting. Of course, I gotta pick something to plant, and I think I'm going to go with oats. I think we're gonna do a ton of oats. When I say a ton, I mean like most of these empty fields are all gonna be oats. And with oats, we won't gather the straw, even though at that amount of straw would be ridiculous. It would be good money, but I think I'll just focus on the grain itself for the grain mill. And that should put us almost exactly where we need to be to plant soybean again. So I could do sorghum, but I might do half and half, sorghum and soybean. Sorry, sorghum and oats. That way I can do the 2 planters and two seed drills. Yeah, that might be a good idea. We'll put oats in these 3 fields, and we'll put sorghum in the other ones on this side. How's that? Both of them are relatively fast crops. I think they're 5 months. Would put us into November-ish, I think. That would mean we could plant soybean and have it ready for next June. All right, I guess why not? Why not this guy, right? Wait, This is, I need the seed drill. Where's the seed drills? Right here. Oh boy. And we are full of seed, or pretty close to it. So let's go to barley, oats. There we go. Now barley's not quite as fast as oats and sorghum, but it is next, I guess, in speed. And wheat is probably the longest of the grains. I think we're done here. So we'll get this started. That's what I want. Still have a lot of solid fertilizer, so this one is the one we'll use at the far field way down. Yeah, I think I might sell those two, the two red fertilizer spreaders. I don't think I need them. This is super fast. It's going really nice. I can get away with two. Oh man, I'm just looking at the recording clock. I'm having fun, and we're getting close to our hour, and I need to sell all the soybean. I think we'll just focus on that for a little bit, and I can finish up the other stuff off camera, I guess. Now, this could be a problem. Bit of a conflict with the plant, with the cultivator, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. Oh man. Okay, time out. I'm just going to pause this. I want to work on these fields here. And I want to sell the soybean. Yeah, the soybean. We are done with this fertilizer spreader for now. Need to double check that I can pull the seed drill with this guy. I know I can pull it. I can pull the planters with this guy. I already tested that. Okay, let's just check horsepower requirements. The seeders require 230, no problem. Planter is 340. The planters I can't run with this. Okay. This is 261, I think. So that works out all right. I'll get this started, and then we'll get selling the soybean. I want to see how much money we make. Okay, oh, this is, I don't know if I have enough seed here. I think I'll risk it. We might have enough. Oh, just dust bunnied that. Okay. All right, let's sell soybean. Let's just focus for a bit. Have a quick look and see if there's a trailer that has a ridiculous setting on it. Gonna have to scroll through. What is this? Titan 5000? I don't know what this is. This is a Titan trailer. This should be able to hold a ton, but it says only 5,000. Yeah, I don't know what this means. Hang on a sec. 25. 5 million. 1,500,000. Okay. Okay. This is, yeah, this is going to take care of business. So I'll only put it at 250 just to keep it, you know, somewhat reasonable. Well, it's not reasonable, but you know what I mean. 250. I want to go more than that. That's 5 harvesters full. We'll start using these, I think. Yes, they are cheaty. Yeah, we're doing some cheaty stuff anyway, so the quality of life thing. I'm gonna put this away. Not gonna get rid of this. We may get rid of it at some point, but not right now. I think 250 is good because I still have to do the trips. I have to do a few trips. I just don't have to do 20 trips, you know? This is definitely not a realism series. Okay, let's see how this goes. Oh, it still takes a while to load up, doesn't it? Okay, we can do some other stuff. Yeah, here we go, just in time. Wait. Let me get out of the way. Oops, oops, oops. I'm terrible at getting out of the way. I don't know where I was. Somewhere over here. Okay, that makes sense. They should not run into each other again, in theory. Okay, is my trailer full yet? Soybean, no. Okay, I may as well do this then. I think 250 is a good number. Makes for nice paydays. Yeah, when it's finished unloading, you see that number. Okay, we're full. Let me start this unloading and I'll jump over to that. We can get the rest of the soybean sold. That'll be kind of the episode. Might be a bit longer of an episode. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like after the edit. Okay, and weight doesn't seem to be an issue. Oh, and this empties very quickly. So, you know, based on where we are in the series, it took a long time to get enough equipment, enough fields, all that to start making some real progress on the goal. But we're here now. We're here, and we're gonna be pushing through the dollars pretty quick now. I need to just fine tune the efficiency of getting all the fields managed, I guess. I don't know if we're going to add any more fields or not. I'm tempted to say no, but I'm not sure. Okay, there's still 353, so we got 2 more trips to do. This guy needs to get out. We'll make the soybean sales the priority, but it takes time to load up, so we'll keep busy. Yeah, so I think our harvest sizes, the 750,000 liters, is a good, total number to work with. So I think 250 on a trailer is perfect. That's like three loads to sell 750. I mean, I am basing that on soybean. If I did all of those fields that we just did of soybean with wheat, we would have an awful lot more than 750,000 liters. Soybean is a low yield crop, and low yield, high value, and wheat is just the opposite. It's high yield, lower value. And if it was potatoes, it would be a whole other ballgame. No, we're not doing potatoes. We were at one point in this series. I just gotta make sure I bring the right things to the right places. That's finished. There we go. One more load after this. Now we started at about 1.8 million. Oh, I've got a bit of a conflict. Yeah, we started about 1.8 million. We are at 4.5 million now. So we'll see exactly where we end up. Okay, who's in trouble? These guys again. These jokers. That's why it's nice to run one piece of equipment per field. You don't have to deal with this. Okay, I'll let them do their thing. Where am I? That's this guy. Actually, let's just focus. All right, let's get the last load. We're gonna wrap it up, guys. I'm just gonna keep plugging away at this. Oats and sorghum coming up, and then I'll do all the field care that goes with it, all the fertilizing and weeding and all that stuff. And next episode, I think we're going to be digging into corn. I think the cornfields. Let me know in the comments what you think about the whole idea of, you want me to keep going with the episodes and just, you know, like I said, it's going to be a little bit of rinse repeat kind of thing. I don't think we're going to innovate much more at this point. I think now it's just nose to the grindstone. Let's get the work done. Let's get the bank account loaded up. Or if you're fine with me kind of moving ahead quickly off camera and then catching you guys up. Okay. That's the last of it. That's going to be approximately another 500,000. Yeah, about 500,000 or 550,000. The last load, I think. Or more. It might be 600 actually. $566. So we're at 6,467,000 and a bit, and we started at about 1.8, so we made just under 5 million in soybean sales, which is awesome, absolutely awesome. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this one. Hope you're enjoying this. If you are, please consider subscribing. Hit the like button on your way out. Have a look at the memberships. If you're interested, become a channel member, and we're going to be talking a lot about channel memberships soon. So yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day.